Alright YouTube, I hope you're loving the vlog so far. I'm just currently getting ready to set some music up in the background for a live stream, but with TikTok. Sorry about that YouTube, Dad came through the door and absolutely scared the living crap out of me. But yeah, it's because he didn't just put his hand down on the handle, he really forced it down. I'm like, God, good God Dad, you scared me. But yeah, just trying to find some music to start TikTok live. Well, I was going to now, but the sausages are close to done. Okay, I was just scrolling through my watch history just to go find where I had it. And I found this from CTV News. I'm going to fast forward a bit because, you know, probably copyright reasons. We all remember that scene, don't we? It's like such an iconic part of our lives now. It's just something that's going to live on in our memories forever. And it's just, I mean, God love her. God loved the Queen. She done so well. But I think I remember, I mean, I know this is over a month since the year anniversary of her death, but I remember I was sat here, Nan was all the way over here. Yes, we've got the washing in here at the minute. We will move it when Nan comes back. If she comes back here, or go straight home, either way. We'll probably end up moving it anyway. It's in here because the weather out there is so crap. But Nan was here, and I knelt down there to tell Nan that the Queen had died. But yeah, no, I remember where I was. Don't know why I've done that. I wonder where them bloody socks went. I was right there. And I'm sat here like this. Did I just seriously just watch the end of my childhood go? Because the Queen was just, she was the last part of my childhood, because I think 50% of it, I was big on royal stuff back then. I used to follow the royal family on their socials just to see what they were up to, and just I loved seeing what the royal family were doing. And the other part of my childhood that went was, did anyone watch the WWE? Because I used to watch every year when The Undertaker went to WrestleMania. And yeah, when his streak ended at WrestleMania 30, which is from next year, 10 years away. But that's when another part of my childhood sort of, as you will, went. But yeah, just childhood's going on us. I bet even The Undertaker sat there thinking that was just one long career. I mean, 21 matches undefeated. Technically, you got John Cena, then you got AJ Styles that he won, so it's 23 matches he won. So if he didn't lose them 2 matches between Brock and Roman, he would have been 25-0. But he's 23-2 at WrestleMania, which is, again, in itself, it's an impressive streak. But just when that first win against The Undertaker at WrestleMania from Brock Lesnar, I kind of wish it was anyone but Brock Lesnar. Now, Brock, don't get me wrong, he's an amazing wrestler himself. But, I mean, did Brock really need it? He was already, like, high up on the pedestal of WWE anyway, so I would have given it to someone like Cedric Alexander. Roman Reigns should have been the first person to beat the streak. That's probably going to be an unpopular opinion, but I believe that Roman should have beat the streak. What's he barking at? Just checking I'm not cremating the sausages. Nope. I'm with that an extra 4 minutes. Just to be on the safe side. Should I turn it up to 200 as well? Nah. Who are you gobbing off at? You finna? I found Belle's jumper from when she was a puppy, and it still fits. I'll show you when we go out for a walk, because I'm going to have me sausages and then go out for a walk. So what I might do... Sorry, I had to burp. I don't know why. It's just my body being an idiot. It's like this in the morning. But I'm going to go quickly slap a jumper on. But what I might do is on walks, like if I'm going around London, I know the mic's not exactly brilliant on it, but I can buy a attachable mic for Bluetooth, you know, the things you see on TikTok. What I'm going to do is I'm going to buy one of them. As soon as it arrives, go into London and use the director's view, because there are some things that I would like to show you in London that would require a director's view, and it's not on this phone. Well, used as an iPod. It's on that. Excuse the mess, that's the dog poo bags. I should take them with me. I had them in my pocket on the walk yesterday, and I still forgot to bloody take them. So on Wednesday's vlog, this is Thursday's for you. Let me sort that out a second and slap a jumper on, and I'll be back with you. I'll put my phone in my shirt pocket. See there? Put it in my shirt pocket. As soon as I do, it goes off. I'm looking at it going, dick. You know what I mean? And I'll put the poo bags in here, in this pocket there. So it's just easier to get to. And yes, I'm going to go back to the clip before that clip to find out what I was saying. Before I do though, nearly done. Let them have the last. I'll give them in 4 minutes. I won't need any more than that. Oh yeah, so it's on the flip phone, right, which I have in my shirt pocket right now. There's a director's view where you can see what's going on in the rear camera and on me. So if I can get that microphone for the Android off of the TikTok shop, test it out for a little bit, then this phone can go back to Tamsin, if needs be my mate, and then I could actually start, you know, doing vlogs with an actual up-to-date phone, if that makes sense. But I've got no money for it round about now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait and use the £100 from my Universal Credit money that I normally just use on just darting around on the buses in Uxbridge. I'll say why, and I'll use it on that. That's content from my mate's channel. My mate's been seriously ill. He's been battling off COVID and heart problems. Love him. And I've been helping him get some bus content for him. And I hope he beats whatever's wrong with him, because it's something else other than COVID. Plus going up to the hospital doesn't really help, does it? But anyway, let's get these sausages down my throat. Take Belle out for a walk. And I'll see you guys on the walk. Did I really need to say that? Just thinking that in retrospect, did I really need to say that? That last little bit there. Oh, Neil, by the way, I forgot to say. You said you think I walked past your house. Don't say exactly where, because you know what YouTube can be like. But like area, like Harefield, like that sort of, you know what I mean. Because you said you let me cross the road again, thanks. But whereabouts? So I could have sworn I recognised your car. Did I wave at you? I feel like I waved at you. Like I was holding the lead, but I waved like that, like sort of thing. It's just about remembering some things. Just my brain today is just, if you know what I mean. I've had to sum it up in one sound. Don't get too comfortable, you. I'm gonna distract her for a minute while I eat anyway. I'm such an idiot. I'm looking around for this phone because you guys know I film off this phone. I put it in with the poo bags here, the empty poo bags. I promise you they're empty. Look, see, they're empty. But yeah, I was sat there looking around the whole house for them, going, where the heck have I put them? They're behind the poo bags. Don't worry, there's no poo in them, I promise. She's egging to go out, she is. I've got a jumper on, so I just let her out the front. And I'll put a jumper on her and then I'll let her out the back even. No oil. Get yourself an air fryer. No oil needed. Just out on the... Well, no phone. She keeps asking if I want to join the hotspot. I want to join the hotspot, I would have joined it. It's me. Personal phone in there. I've got my work phone here. You know what I'm trying to say. Personal phone in there, work phone down there. Or the stop random people bugging me on my personal phone, if you know what I mean. Oh, and Dad, I know you watched some of my videos. Monday was never bloody freezing. It's all right. You can't really say lukewarm. Well, mind you, though, it's lukewarm in places, but the rest of the places it's cold. Around the usual spot now. I don't know why my glasses have gone dark. It's something to do with UV rays, apparently, according to Google. But I'm having to hold her back because she's on the scent of something. And we're in a bird sanctuary, technically, so the last thing I want her doing is going and killing a bird in here. So it'd look bad. When we get out to the fish, she can have the long lead. Round her favourite spot now. Well, love her, she loves it round here. Nearly done. I think she thoroughly enjoyed that. By the way, probably not something you need to know, but Nana said I can say it. Love her, she's just being polite. She needs to have a colonoscopy. So, which is, probably pronounce that wrong, which is basically a camera up the bum. Nice. Just have you thought about that? Even just now, my backside is sort of tingling as if to say, you ever do that to me? If you know what I mean. What the hell? A camera up the bum. I hope it's a really small camera. You know what I mean? Because otherwise that's going to hurt like hell. You know exactly what I'm getting at. And I bet the dirty-minded people are like, what's going on? I kind of want to extend the walk a little bit. Go up there and down there. And then come back out where we came. But it's a bit cold. It's not going to get over 12 degrees. If it was about 15, 16, I would. But it's a bit miserable. There's a hotel over there, by the way. Spoiled. She likes it under the blanket, love her. Mind you, I don't blame her. Feeling the temperature out there. It's even cold in here. Is there a way to turn the heating on? Let me shut the door so she don't hear me. You know, going off. It's on fucking auto. It's turned it on auto. And you turn it on manual. It'll do it itself, I suppose. Alright, YouTube, I'm just meeting Mum for a quick walk up the Epilepsy Society because she's got to go to the hospital to see Nan. We ain't giving up on her, and we won't. She's too young for us to go on her yet. She's too young for her to go on us yet. Yeah, Porsche driver, mate, you don't have entitlement to the whole bloody road. Right, I am going to park up at the top of the hill and I'm going to start a time lapse. Okay, so annoyingly, Mum wants to go to the other car park. So, which means I've got to come back out again. I'm going to take my time to get around there though, because she's only in Chalfont. It's a one-way system, but I still don't trust humanity that much. Now I'm going to risk going down here. Now see, the problem is though, here you cannot see any definitive arrows for which way to take to leave. Now there's an arrow just on that sign, but that is not a road sign, so I can't take that. So I'm assuming rightly I can turn right just to get into this car park here. I've not been told otherwise. There's no other sign that I could see in my immediate vicinity to say that I needed to turn left or that I needed to turn right. That's one thing I just wanted to say to everyone, because I've heard people getting in trouble over that sort of thing, when realistically you're fine, because if there are no signs to say, then you should be in the clear, really. Just remember, bell, just remember, no road signs, it's bi-directional. That's what I've been taught. If it is one way, they need to make a sign to say. Much. Bella, are you being a troublemaker? Bella, this way. Bella, this way, you're going back on the lead. Bella! Bella, you little troublemaker. Ollie, don't encourage her. YouTube, you know how I call Belle my little monkey? Well, do you want to tell them what she just done, Mum, or shall I? See that back there? She's just managed to use a fence on that to get both her jumper and her harness off. Living definition of a monkey, that dog. Look up that word in the dictionary, Mum. You'll find a picture of her, won't you? You would. Either that or you'd find it next to the word lunatic. Belle. One nice little walk later. I think, I'm not turning the headlights on. I think, get that window looked at, so it makes noises going down, but yeah, it still makes noises going up, but not a lot. Time lapse, by the way, heads up. Alright YouTube, I kind of changed my mind on this now, so rather than a time lapse, so I thought we would do like another little mini driving tips video. I think I might throw a few of these in every now and again and see how well of a reception it gets, if that makes sense. But take them broken white lines, they should remain on that side of the headlight, which is that little thing at the front you can see. They can come onto the headlight a little bit, as long as you don't go fully to the left of the headlight before I need to come past some cars, for example. Just stopping, but making it obvious I still intend to go. Now there's a stop lady or stop man, can't really tell because I'm behind the person. So I have to make sure I'm in the correct lane at the correct time. there is no current distance you should be stopping from them. You can stop right behind them. You can stop a little bit further back. But there is no exact definition or explanation of how far you can stop behind them, as long as you're not sat right next to them. Now I'm taking this left here, right, sorry, I don't know what possessed me to say left. Just letting that car make a decision. So now I've got easy access through. If you remember about a few months ago, this road was never really this good. So I just flashed that driver just to let them know I was there. That wasn't really a safe point to pull out because of how quick I gained to that person. Headlights and horns should be used to alert of immediate presence. But what I would do is I would only use the horn if it's in an extreme circumstance where you need it to be like a focal thing. I would use the headlights if it doesn't need a sound effect to it, if that makes sense. Like, wait, what was you doing? Now I've come right out early because I can't see anything through that tarmacking machine. So I've got my left indicator on, but I'm keeping over just to make it look like I'm not pulling over. Now I want to be over here. Just got a lorry coming up here, but I know for a fact that there is a roundabout here. So unlike that BMW, I'm just going to hold back and match their speed. That BMW just overtook just to get held up. If you had done exactly what I've done here and held back, you would have had plenty of time to get in after that vehicle. So I know for a fact in front of this lorry there's going to be no roundabouts, there's going to be no turns, a light turn. There's nothing that would really warrant me to stay behind the lorry. So I'm starting to speed up. There's a fan trying to overtake me, so I'm going to make the speed up a little bit more slower. Now I'm back down on the accelerator. But because I know stuff can come flying off the back of these lorries, I'm getting over nice and early. Making sure my speed is not exceeding 70. And just paying attention to any indicators that can come on while looking over to the right. Now I'm not gaining this vehicle in front, but the vehicle behind me is gaining me. So I'm just going to get over just to allow that vehicle to pass. Now when you're driving on a dual carriageway or a motorway, you must make sure that you are driving in the far left lane. That lane is for driving. Unless you are turning right off to a right hand turn, which on the motorway is not likely to happen. Now I'm just increasing my speed back to 70. Now you can see I'm gaining the, I want to call it a Peugeot in front, so I'm just going to signal out and look behind me. I've got no clear signal. Oh no, it's a Vauxhall. So we're not quite at because I know I'm going to have to come in here. Okay, the vehicle behind is now too close for me to slow down with the brake. So I'm just coming off the accelerator and letting the hill do all the work for me. If that person wants to overtake me, they now can. The speed limit is 50. Yes, I'm aware the phone has tilted a little bit, but I'm not in a safe position to currently correct it. When I am in a safe position to correct it, I will. Now, at the next turn, I want to be turning left. But I know there's a turn to get into a farm just before on the left. So I'm not going to signal before that driveway, because it could give the vehicle the impression that I want to go in there. So the lights here are going red, so likely chances the lights for left are going to go red as well. Oh, Bell. So we've just been out for a walk and Belle is just absolutely panting. Why am I saying that? You know. It was a good walk though around the Epilepsy Society. Some of you may be thinking, Joe, you're in one lane, you could turn off the indicator now. Actually, technically you can't. It's best just to leave it on. I wouldn't turn it off. It's just an added thing for you that you're doing. So if the light turned green and I was turning off the indicator, I'd be even later getting into gear then. Hopefully this adds a good 10 minutes onto the video. So that Royal Mail hopefully now has learned, because effectively blocking the road blocks off a live lane of traffic, and it is currently a reckless and due care situation. Now, because I know the speed limit of the next bit of road is 30, I'm not going to go back to 50 what the speed limit is. I'm just going to let the car slow down on its own to 30, which we're at a little bit late, so I should have started that earlier, but we are at 30 now. Could have used the brake in retrospect, but I was wanting to show you what the car slowing down on its own does and how long it takes. Yes, it's a little bit more risky because the brake lights don't show, but hopefully people will see you slowing down and they'll get the idea, if they got any common sense about them. Now, just a heads up, I'm going to be taking the next road on the left. There is a lay-by, but I do need to turn my indicator on here. Now, I have not started slowing down, so it's obvious I'm not stopping there. That's a bus stop. Sorry, not a lay-by. Now, I can see there's a vehicle coming. I've got no one behind me, but I'm not going to flash and I'm not going to indicate pulling off. So I put my car in a positive position to show that I'm still aiming to go. Sorry about the shaking in advance. So here I'm just going to keep rolling because it doesn't actually require me to stop. Now again, normally if a car was coming the other way, you would have gone straight back to the left. But I could see there was no cars, no emergency vehicles coming up behind me. So I just stayed over to the right. Again, it saves more time than coming back over, and just, well, it doesn't really save more time, it just saves an extra thing to do. Right, people, because you know I don't like to show off where I live, I'm going to be pulling up just here, and I'm going to end the video. Now, before I do go quick, I just want you to have a little look at where the curb meets my bonnet. That is from that angle where it should be, but I'm going to show you from my angle of perspective quick. So this is going to be my angle of perspective. Look at where the curb meets the bonnet. Can you, or the bottom of my windscreen? That's where it should be. So guys, I just want you to just take them little lessons into idea. This has added another 13 minutes onto the vlog, believe it or not. I'm going to end here. I'm just going to do the usual I normally do in the afternoon. Other than that, see you when I'm back at home. Oh, by the way, Mum's gone up to the hospital, so I've got all three with me. I just watched the KSI and Fury fight a bit late on YouTube. That was something. I won't spoil it for any of you, but oh, that was something. I'm probably going to get a copyright for this, and I'm probably going to have to edit this out, but if you see ads like that, they're fake. Just saying, because I'm playing this game, if you recognise it, and an ad came on. If you see adverts like that, they're fake. These kind of apps as well. How do I keep getting them? One thing I'm getting with my next Universal Credit money is NordVPN. Or Surfshark, or whichever one's fucking better. One of the two. Blocks crap like that. I forgot to film an outro. And I better upload this before I run out of vlogs for you guys. Tomorrow's vlog might not be anything special. I'll film what I can in the morning, but at 11 I've got a meeting with Job Centre on a video call. So, yeah. I don't know why they didn't do that during the COVID lockdowns. Would have been pretty much the same thing then, wouldn't it? Anyway, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in a bit. Specifically tomorrow. Wait, you know, this is Thursday's vlog, I believe. Yeah, so Friday and then Monday again. So I'll see you guys for you Friday morning, afternoon, evening, whenever 8 PM is. Bye guys.